Well, my name is Jan Taylor Williams, and I was a proud principal of Emerson Elementary School, and I retired as a principal of Kenwood Elementary School in 2012.
My name's John Bogard, and I'm a real estate agent here in Springfield, Ohio.
I'm Gary Lukabal, and I'm a real estate broker here in Springfield, a co-owner of Real Estate 2. I grew up on Springfield's west side, went to school at Snyder Park. We lived in the West End all our life. One of the reasons I think I can relate to a lot of the kids in SCIM is having grown up in the West End, and I also came from a broken home. We had people holding us accountable, but we didn't have all the guidance we probably could have had. So that's why I think we would have been very fortunate if SCIM had been in existence at that time, because it's programs like that give kids structured things to do. We all know that too much idle time can lead in the wrong direction.
I am a 1972 Springfield South High School Wildcat. I was not a reader until I was 14 years old. But there was something about my family, my teachers in school, and my church that I always knew I would. And Mr. Malott, Ohio history teacher, 9th grade, Schaefer Middle School, taught me how to read. And what supported me was not just one entity, and that's what we have to understand as a community. But most importantly, when I went to administration, this is what I shared with my teachers. We don't give up on anybody. We can and we will find a way.
I grew up here in Springfield. Of course, I grew up on West Pleasant Street, 1200 block of West Pleasant Street, and went to Gray Hill Elementary and Clark Junior High, and back then it was South High. Went to, graduated, and I kind of just grew up out here in the West End. In my elementary years, we had good neighbors, and they took us kids to church, and then Mom started going, and then Dad started going, and then the preacher called, and my dad didn't really like preachers, but he kept coming back all the time, and he got saved, converted, and it made a big difference in our family growing up.
Oh, without a doubt, it was the expectation level that was given to us mainly through my grandparents. They projected an expectation on us by telling us how good they thought we could be and what they expected us to be, and literally just by positive projection held us accountable. I think that's probably one of the biggest advantages we had growing up.
I guess I would want to say that's why I believe so hard, wholeheartedly in SCIM, and the fact that I'm so thankful that the older ladies in our neighborhood took us to Sunday school and church, because we got taught a lot of good values there, without a doubt. And then to see the change in our family life when our parents went, I just think it's so important that, our neighborhoods and our country get back to God, and just know that no matter where you're at in life, you can accomplish something, and there's always somebody there to help you, and that's our Savior.
Well, I think it would mainly be just to have them realize how many kids there are out there that don't have positive role models. They don't have people giving them expectation levels that and holding them accountable. And how important organizations like SCIM, how important it is to those kids' lives to have someone to show that they care about them and to hold them accountable for their daily activities. Basically, I would encourage all to support SCIM, because that's why I support it. I see the value that it has to the kids in the community.
you don't have the car at the beginning of the assembly line. You got to put the pieces together first to have the car at the end. But for some reason, we're consistently spending too much effort, in my opinion, too much effort dealing with the end product instead of nurturing and massaging and educating at the beginning. But if we don't think about the beginning, instead of always rushing towards that goal at the end, we're going to miss it. We're going to miss it. Even if there was some place in Springfield where our children could go, where they can explore their interest that would last for a lifetime. I think that that is a real challenge for Springfield, but it is not impossible. And that's what young people do. They keep us dreaming. They keep us old folks hopeful. And they give us new things and magical things to be interested in.